Yo, what's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to Crash Out TV. Of course, I had some technical difficulties, but I think I got it figured out on how we are going to onboard the next generation of crypto Web3 motherfuckers. And it's going on Omegle.fun and literally orange pilling them, crypto pilling them one person at a time. I've been on TikTok for a little bit and started seeing some live streams of some people kind of using this as a way to just talk to people in general. And I've seen people just do some crazy stuff on there. And I was thinking, is like, what happens if we could live stream this live on the internet, on live stream, on Restream, and talk to people, and you guys could see their reaction. They're not going to know they're live streaming, but I could sit there and instead of going up to people in real life, I can just curate these people online and have these conversations right in front of the masses. I have seen no one do this yet. I have seen no one talk about this as a way to onboard new people into crypto. And I was like, if I could figure this out, I think this might be some worthwhile stuff to see and worthwhile for clipping in general. Some of this is going to probably be chaotic. Some of this is probably not going to work. Some of this is probably going to be really fun. Some of this is probably going to be drawn out. A lot of these people are going to skip me. But there have been, I have tried this out earlier today, and there were a few people I've talked to that are in crypto and are interested in crypto. And so for me, I think it comes down to um, not being too technical, and maybe these being maybe 60 seconds to 90 seconds long of seeing if these people are interested and then just moving on to the next person. Um, I have been doing this a little bit earlier today, and they typically get a little more technical and then they start getting lost and stuff. So I'm trying to kind of work my way on what's the best way to how to talk to these people, what's the best way to organize this to make this as fun as possible. But I think kind of the best part of probably this is probably doing this for an hour or so and then being able to go back and clipping some of the responses from people into maybe shorter form. I think that is where the high quality engagement comes from. Feel like a lot of this is probably gonna get out of hand. There are a lot of kids on there, I've noticed. There's a lot of racist stuff on there. So to get people to ask questions and try to educate people on crypto and more Bitcoin in general, I think is something I haven't seen a lot of people take this avenue to go do it. So I felt like it would be interesting if we saw a live stream doing it, see how it works, work out the kinks. Obviously, I have the chat there. I would love for you guys to maybe um, steer the conversation. If there are some, if you see me slipping or if you see me not doing well, maybe give me some motivation, maybe some questions to ask them to get them more motivated or get them back on track. So I thought this would be an interesting way for you guys to get involved also, but also me to kind of figure this out too. And I think I figured out the audio situation. What I was stumbling into was they could hear me, I could hear them, you guys could hear them, but you guys couldn't hear me talking. And so I was doing some troubleshooting. Allison sent me some stuff. Um, One of the things that I forgot to do seemed to be the issue, and I think I figured it out. I tried it out right before I came on the live stream, and so we'll see how this goes. We will see how this goes. The mic or the camera that they use is the camera on my computer. So I'm gonna hide this one, and it's gonna be me facing them. It's gonna be on the corner of the left side, and hopefully it all works. If you guys are here and you guys can hear me right now, give me like a W, give me a thumbs up, say everything you're good. You can hear everything now. Just make sure that before I get started, and then as soon as this starts, um, I want to make sure that it's all cooperating there for you guys too. You guys can hear them, you guys can hear me, and then we can start the conversations and hopefully we could find some good people. So we're good. Allison says we're good. Obviously, you guys see yourself there in the bottom right-hand corner. StreamYard has now updated this to be more like a live stream. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see how this can work. I have seen no one. Everybody talks about onboarding normies. Let's onboard the masses. Well, let's do it on the internet. Well, there's a place where we can find strangers and click through thousands and thousands of people an hour and see if we can onboard people in doing it that way. Maybe that's the way that we onboard people. Maybe it's TikTok, but I haven't seen no one do the Omegle way. And that started to make me thinking. I was like, this would be very interesting if we could do this on a live stream. So let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. I mean, let's see if this works. This is gonna be something. This is gonna be something. Oh, sheesh. I would hope this would get a little bit bigger. There we go. There we go. My name on here is X. I've, that says my age on here too. So I don't know. Let's see if this works. Hey, what's up, bro? Single person. Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me, bro?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, good. Well, that kid was a little too young, but let's get back. As that was a test. Were you able to hear that kid and hear me, guys? Were you able to hear everything? Give me a W if you heard everything. I want to make sure that everything was working good as we went there. You guys could hear everything. You could hear me talking to him. I said, "How are you doing? What's good?" He says, "What's good?" Can I get W's in the chat if you guys heard both of us talking in that interaction? Just want to make sure before I get started. The last thing I want to do is go into a 20-minute conversation. You guys can't hear anything. So you guys were able to hear that, right? All right. I'm just waiting for a response from someone. All right. Yep. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Let's do this. All right. Hello. Hi. See?
Hi.
Hey. Hi, Silk. What's up, Den? Damn. See, it's very quick, guys. What's up, Win? What's up? What's good, brother?
So it's fine. How are you?
Good, man. What's your name? Your name Win? Yeah. Yep. What's up, Ace? Ace. There he is, I think. What's good, bro?
Hey, look at the score up here. Look at the score.
Is this the finals?
Bro, I'm talking about I'm playing Madden, bro.
Oh, you're playing Madden, bro? I used to be like a top 100 Madden back in 2019, brother. I stopped playing a while ago. What's the score? 55 to, I can't see the other one. 9. What are you throwing at the JJ McCarthy to Jetson? Is that who you throwing it to, bro?
You talking about Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, bro, Jet.
Yeah.
Are you playing Mutt?
I'm throwing it to him.
Are you playing Madden Ultimate
He's
Team?
a Mutt. No, I'm just playing regular.
Oh, so you're just playing last season's rosters. You have Sam Darnold as your quarterback, probably.
Yeah.
Are you good? Yeah, obviously you're good. You won 55-9.
Exactly. And people be saying I'm trash.
Are you're playing online?
Yeah.
So what do you scroll through here while you're playing? You just listen to people come up and say some crazy shit to you and call you trash while you play, bro?
Yeah.
Have you ever? What are you into, bro? Are you just into video games and shit?
Yeah.
You into like gambling, crypto, girls?
Girls, yeah. But gambling, nah.
What about crypto?
Nah.
You ever heard of Bitcoin?
Yes, but I ain't into the gambling shit. I'm into like Fortnite, COD. I'm waiting the GTA 6 come out.
Yeah, bro. May 26th next year, brother.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's all that anybody's ever gonna be doing.
For real. I'll tell you, I'm gonna be in here like this. I'm gonna be raging. I'm gonna just be doing a whole lot of stuff.
I can't wait, dude. Like I'm so disappointed it's not this year, but man, if they can make it like 20 times better by some way somehow, like I'm willing to wait a year for it. We've been waiting this long. We've been waiting 15, 20 years already, so might as well wait one more year, right?
Hey, if it's worth the wait.
So why aren't you into like crypto or gambling or anything like that? What's up with that? What's up? Like, you just not know anything about it? Is why you're not interested?
I'm not, because it's because I'm only 13 in game.
Oh, gotcha.
Bro, every time I get up here, people be thinking I'm grown.
You're 13?
Yeah.
Damn, it's your voice. You sound like a grown ass man, my guy. Well, GG's,
That's the
brother.
one thing I hate.
Well, that didn't work. What up, Jay? What up, Jay? See these? Hey, what up, guest? What up, guest? Streamers, you guys can hear this. What up? What up?
Good.
Yo,
Yo,
what
what's
up?
up?
What up, Christian?
What's up?
It's good, brother.
Yo, how you know my name?
It says it right there. It says Christian.
What's up?
Christian Dizity. What the fuck? Zoe, my best friend.
No.
She said no. Derek.
Oh my God, Roberto.
Hey, what's good, Brody?
What's good? What's good?
Nah, shit, bro. What you guys doing on Saturday? You guys chilling?
Yep, we just chilling, bro.
You guys playing Fortnite or some shit?
Yo, what?
Oh, I was on it. I saw it. I
Are you a
saw the
streamer?
screen
Are
flickering
you a
on your
streamer or
face.
something?
I was like, that looks like Fortnite colors.
Are you a streamer?
Yeah. You guys are streaming.
Are you
You
streaming
guys
now?
are being streamed right now.
Oh, on what
You
platform?
stream?
You're
What
on
platform?
X, on Twitch, on Abstract.
X.
X.
Hold
That's
on, let me go on Twitch. Do I still
Yo.
have Twitch? Yeah, I have it.
you know what we're talking about? You know what I stream?
What?
I'm a crypto guy. I was asking people about like Bitcoin and crypto.
What's your name? What's your name?
What you want me on X?
No, Twitch.
It's Crypto Espresso.
Crypto Espresso.
Yeah, Espresso is XPRESSO.
Are you like famous or
No,
not?
I'm not famous. I
Oh,
got
we're right here, bro.
There you are. You see, you guys?
Oh, he's doing it on a computer. We're doing it on mobile.
Yeah, dude. I basically using Omegle to go up to people and ask them about crypto and Bitcoin if they know anything about it. That's what I've been doing.
What the fuck is this gun?
Now we don't really. I followed you, by the way. We don't really know anything about crypto. Or
Why?
crypto.
Why don't you? Is it just because it's too confusing? Is that why you don't want to get involved? Or are you just
I
too
think
young?
we're too young.
Yes.
We're too
Yeah.
I think it's probably both.
Yeah. I understand that. I mean, like you probably need some money to invest in it. So I was just obviously you're a little bit younger. It makes sense. But I mean, your generation's coming up. You guys are going to be like digital everything. So like digital money, all that kind of stuff is going to be something that's going to be relevant in your life. So, well, you guys have fun your Fortnite tonight, bro. You follow me. You guys can also follow me on X.
I just died.
All right.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Alex. Jefferson. What's good? Are you playing Fortnite too? Man, some of these dudes are sweaty, dude. These dudes are just looking for girls. Why are all these dudes looking for girls? These dudes are like laying in their bed. Are you guys looking for girls too? What is going on? What's up? How you guys doing?
Yo,
What's good, bro?
well, how are you?
Good, man. Just scrolling through this thing, and it's like dudes laying on the bed with their shirts off. I'm just like, bro.
No está hablando mucho.
Yo, what's up?
Wigger.
Hey, what's up? Oh, dang, she got a voice changer.
Ain't nobody got no voice changer. It's a hard broke bitch, high heel 6-inch in the back of the nightclub, sipping champagne. I don't trust any of these bitches I'm with in the back of the taxi, sipping cocaine, drunk, cold, drunk, sex, drunk, tears, drunk, sex. I was looking for a man who's on the same page. Now back to the intro, back to the bar, to the Bentley, to the hotel, to my home. Wait.
Sound like you're on Whippets. It sound like you're on Whippets.
What is Whippets?
You know those guys that's like they inhale.
Oh yeah. I know. Galaxy gas.
That's what you sound like when I was like, is she on Whippets or is that a voice changer?
That's scary.
Are you a rapper?
No.
Was that your freestyle or was that you were like another karaoke?
No. Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, how many people you got on?
I don't know how many people you think's on.
I hope not a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. They're looking at you.
Like how many though?
They just say you're famous. They want to know your Spotify account.
That was Ray Escapism. That was the whole song that I just sang.
Well, you're pretty good. Maybe you should start your own SoundCloud or something, girl.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you.
Can you help us? Can you tell the people in the streets to come like
how many people you got on for real?
Wouldn't you like to know?
What?
What do you mean wouldn't I?
Wouldn't you? It's obviously at the top of your mind. That's the third time you've asked me how many people are watching.
Because when I hear someone streaming, I skip them because I don't want other people to be like. Really
well, you just live streaming in front of 100 plus people. So I don't know. You already blew that. You should have skipped it right away.
How many are there?
I just told you there's 100 plus people watching you right now.
Hey, have a good night.
Yep. See you, girl. Oh, this is gonna be chaotic. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Hey. Oh my. Hey, David. Hey, C.
You don't want no. I would have fucked with that. You don't want no nigga that just been in a nigga. Yeah. Can't say yeah. Don't fuck them.
What is going on right now, guys?
Can you retweet that? Look at your minds. Look at your minds. Boy. Shut up. No fatty boy. No booty boy. Shut up. No fat juicy. No.
It's your hat cocked like that too that make it crazy.
You're a waste man.
Say it again. No one the man shit up more.
This shit took my
Oh, all right.
Oh, bro. She don't want none of that. Oh, bro.
Shut up, Connor.
I'm glad that y'all straight.
Shut the fuck up, Connor. Bro.
Women in Atlanta, oh my gosh.
Nah.
I don't give a fuck about nothing.
We was talking about this shit the other day at the crib, bro.
You
gotta go.
You guys from Atlanta?
To literally sit there and put your legs up for a girl that is, bro.
Nah, we from LA.
You
You talking about to get your ass ate?
I'm saying in general. All that shit, bro.
You guys been getting money? You guys been getting money? You live in LA, right?
Touch your ankles in the sky. You ain't getting no money.
You guys into Bitcoin?
Yo, take your hat off.
You guys into Bitcoin?
We in a car. Take your hat off.
You said we in the what play?
And Bitcoin.
What type goody shit you want?
I don't trust a white nigga without a swoosh in his head, bro.
A swoosh in his hair?
You ain't white with a swoosh.
No.
You not getting no bread if you ain't white with a swoosh, bro.
He said you need.
Look, he believe it. He know. He said you need.
I don't even know what a swoosh is. What's a swoosh?
Nigga, if you white and you don't go like this, if you don't go like, I don't trust you.
Well, you want me to be bald head?
You say you need a bang.
That's what it's called. I always thought that shit was swoosh. You ain't got no bang?
My God, bro. What the fuck? What's a swoosh? What in the world?
But you kept your glasses and your hat on. Yo,
Hey.
what you recording on that mic? You about to suck it?
Yeah, all day. Whatever you need, girl.
All right, put it in your mouth right now.
Nah, I'm good. Why you got the camera like that? Why you got your camera like that?
Suck a dick. Why you got your face like that, bitch? Why you wearing that hat?
That's how my mom made me.
Well, your mama need to do better.
I know. I tell her that all the time.
Tell her to do better.
I tried.
Be better.
I tried.
You need to be better for yourself. Do you have kids? Are you married?
I have a kid. I'm not married.
That bitch left you, huh?
Yup. She left me so long ago. It was such.
I'd have left you too.
Yup. Most
and
girls
I took
do.
the kid from your ass. I wouldn't have let you see my motherfucking kid, bitch.
I'm telling you. What's up?
Can you see me?
What's good, bro?
Stop, bro. Can you see me?
I can see you,
You
bro.
know when the boss said this boy, you can see me?
I can see you.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué les reporta? De papá de la mamá. Yo, bro.
Maybe I need to be faster with the skipping. Maybe I'm the one that's not skipping quick enough. What's up, bro? What's up, J-So?
Yo, what's going on, man?
You
nice.
Oh, you got the mic? All right, we're mic'd up, bro. Everybody's like, oh, you got your
we mic.
All right, bro.
Nah, I ain't live. Nah.
Oh, you're live, bro. You're live.
Nah. What you doing? You live? What you doing?
Yeah, you're live, bro. Crypto. I'm in crypto. I basically live stream on Meagle and try to onboard people into Bitcoin and crypto is what I try to do on here.
Like onboard them onto crypto and
yeah, because
Bitcoin.
There's a lot of people that don't understand what crypto is and what Bitcoin is, and I try to educate them.
Let me know what exactly is Bitcoin and crypto.
So what are you like? Bitcoin in general is basically digital gold. And the reason why people are so attracted to it is because it's scarce. Like, for instance, I bet you've noticed that inflation's going crazy, right? Like,
prices up.
And why is that? Is because the government in the Federal Reserve prints money nonstop. And so, the reason why people are attracted to Bitcoin is there's only 21 million Bitcoin ever going to be mined. So it's scarce.
Right.
And so every 4 years, there's a Bitcoin halving where the amount of Bitcoin that's mined is cut in half, and it just makes the price go up. So this time last year, Bitcoin was $60,000, and they had it halving, and now it's $100,000. So it's gone up like $40,000 in just a year. And so every 4 years, if you would have held Bitcoin, you have been up in basically money. And basically, it's a way to get out of the system, like get away from the government, get away from the printing, and get into assets that are actually scarce, that actually go up compared to inflation. So if you would have stuck all your money in Bitcoin, you would be up on your dollar's amount based off your purchasing power of the dollar. That's why people are interested in it, because it's a way out of the current system. So I know it's pretty technical, but it's like,
just put me on.
Yeah, it's definitely something if you're interested in. I know Cash App. If you have Cash App, you can buy Bitcoin through there.
Yeah.
You can do it through Venmo.
Yeah.
So like, I suggest, like, for me, I tell all my friends, like, if you have some spare income, you can always set up like an automatic payment, take $10 out every day or every week, and just accumulate it over time. It's basically what
I understand that, but like, Bitcoin, it sounds cool and all, but it's one question that I have about Bitcoin. Like, see me, I have this problem with women, right? Is Bitcoin going to get me hoes? That's my question. Is it going to get me hoes?
What do women like? They like rich men.
Yeah, but but Bitcoin is not it's not certain. I mean, it's not on the spot. You feel me? I'm not going to get cash now. You feel me? I want to know if I make OD money on Bitcoin in the future, is that going to help me get hoes now?
Yeah, because Bitcoin right now is $100,000. Bitcoin in 4 years is going to be $250,000. In 10 years, it's going to be $500,000. So if you think that that's something that you think will attract women is money and power, then yeah, I think that would be something that would, might be worth your while to do some more looking into. And it's more of an investment than like a get rich quick scheme, right? Like Bitcoin's been around since 2008. You have big people like Donald Trump and all these governments are investing in it now. So if these big motherfuckers like BlackRock are investing in it, then what's going on? What are they trying to do with it? And
that makes sense.
It's just a lot of I come on here and there's just a lot of people that have just misconceptions of it. And I try to at least be somewhere you can ask questions if you ever need it. Like if there's a question that you have or you're trying to figure it out, I'm just trying to be a resource for people instead of, continuing to just fade it. It's obviously something that's going to be around for the next 15, 20 years. So I would just suggest possibly, doing some research on it before investing. But if you were looking to invest in it, there's lots of avenues to get involved. Like I said, Venmo and Cash App offer Bitcoin. So definitely something to look into, brother.
Okay. Now I'm going to definitely look into that. You feel me? Hopefully Bitcoin gets me some hoes because I'm suffering right now. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah. I appreciate the info though.
Hey, if you want to follow me, if you want to follow me on X. I should have put that in there. What up, Caden?
I had Tourette's and we've done that before. Yeah, I was speaking like.
What's up, girls? How we doing?
I'm trying to do my Spanish right now.
Oh, is that Babbel?
Babbel?
That's a place where you can learn Spanish. It's like an app. It teaches you Spanish.
Oh, I use Duolingo.
Okay. Here, let me.
Oh, they definitely.
Yo, what's good?
Yo,
what's good?
No, I'm playing.
All right. Let me stop. Let me stop for a second. All right. All right. Let me stop. You saw that for your own eyes. There was probably went through about 15 or 20 of those and got to at least one person that was interested, right? A lot of it's people flipping through. A lot of people got some stupid shit to say. But there was, in that 10-minute span, I talked to one person and made them interested into looking into Bitcoin. I mean, we can flip through probably 1,000 people tonight. And if I can educate 10 to 15 people, I think that's a win. Like these people are going to start curious, understand what's going on, and maybe invest in it. So I feel like this is not a bad way. Already starting off, I've already hit one person in 10 minutes. This could be, we could be onto something. And I feel like that what we just had there, that's a very clippable event. That could definitely go mainstream. Could go crazy on TikTok. And that's just one example. What do we got here, Allison? There isn't enough for everyone. Best way, and you don't need to buy a whole Bitcoin. You can buy $25 worth. Yep. Something I try to reiterate to these people is like, just because it's $100,000 doesn't mean that you have to buy $100,000. You could buy $25. You could buy $10. You could buy a lot of it. It has been pretty hilarious. I mean, it's pretty good content. It's just really hard. It just feels it's kind of awkward, to be completely honest. I mean, some of these people are saying some mean ass shit. Some people are saying some mean ass shit. I'm just saying. I could go on with these people, but we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue. Julie. Julie. Ethan. What's good? What the fuck? Why can't I skip? Yo.
Streamer.
Streamer.
No, don't publicize me, bro.
I can't do this with you. Oh my goodness, we got a white boy with a red face.
Yeah, I'm pretty red.
How are you?
Good. How is it going, Alex? And I don't know what the girl's name is. It both Alex?
I'm Kit Kat.
Kit Kat. Hey, Twix.
Yes, I'm not sure.
It's Twix and Kit Kat. What's up? What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
You guys just chilling on Saturday night, just hanging out on the computer?
Just bored.
Yeah.
Why is he so loud?
I know.
Is it the mic? Maybe it's the mic? I'm just.
Yeah, maybe it is the mic.
Maybe I should pull it back a little bit. Is that better? Now you don't even know I'm a streamer.
Yeah, that's good.
Now I'm just like you guys.
Oh my god, he's kind of cute though.
Okay, but I can't call girls cute, but you can.
I'm not a girl.
You know what I do?
Oh, wait.
You guys are being
She just said
live
he's
streamed
not a
right
girl.
now. You
Wait,
guys are being live
Like
streamed.
I'm not a girl to be calling girls cute.
Okay, but you just
Yeah, forget it. Whatever.
she just said she's not a girl. So what?
So are you looking for girls? Is that why you're on here? And then
Alex. Are you
No,
looking for
I'm not
girls?
looking for girls.
Uh-huh.
But there was this really bad black girl.
Oh my god,
And her
stop it.
Oh, she was good.
No.
Did you get her number? Did you get her socials at least?
No. Don't.
What happened?
Did you get her socials?
No, because someone over here.
Can
said,
I get your socials?
Yeah, you can get my socials.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
No, it's not fair. That's not fair.
Why is that not fair?
Because I can get some black girl's fucking number, but you can get some fucking.
You're
red
right.
guy.
Some red ass white guy, dude. Come on, that's not fair,
Yeah,
mom.
a red ass white guy. Like,
All
come
right.
on. Like, okay, so let me get like Joe. Like,
Yeah, at least let him get some before you get some.
You want me to expose us right now?
Are you guys lovers?
I'm not his sister. I'm his mom.
I know. I could tell.
Okay.
We asked you to do that.
Mom,
That's right.
mom, do you invest in like stocks or crypto or anything like that?
I have a whole world in a whole nother country, honey.
You guys know what like Bitcoin is?
She knows what that is, but she has a whole nother she has.
I have a whole nother world in a different international country.
So what I do?
The U.S. is not my U.S. main base.
I get it. So what
I just live here because of choice, but I don't have to.
What I do is I come on Omegle and basically try to educate people in like crypto and Bitcoin because there's a lot of questions and misconceptions on
That
it.
is not tough.
Yeah, that is not tough. It's very easy. Stop bouncing. You're making that weird.
I have ADHD. What do you want me to do?
Thanks to your dad.
Okay, yeah, thanks to your dad.
What we don't even, do we? Oh my gosh, this is an interesting dynamic, guys. That was interesting. There's a lot of crazy stuff that's going on in this live stream already. Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, Pepsi? Most of these dudes are thirsty. You thirsty, bro?
Yo.
What's up, Diesel Dan? Or Diesel Dean?
Diesel Dean. Yeah, fucking, you dyslexic, bro?
Yeah, kind of. I saw the
Hell yeah.
DEAN. It kind of threw me off with the Borat. It was like, dude, what's the fuck?
Oh, yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't even remember. I set this account up fucking forever ago, and I just never felt like changing it.
So what do you do on here? Do you it's my first night on here. Do you just like scroll through like 100 people and eventually find someone funny or like a girl? Like
Typically what I do is I put on my pit vipers and I hold a BB gun and I just fuck with people. Like I just try to get reactions and I just make people laugh. Or then I my goal is to make like a girl on here as like uncomfortable as humanly possible. Because I'm just a piece of shit like that. That's what I do.
I think that's a good way to I see a lot of thirsty guys on here. Like they're just always just looking for women and it's just kind of weird. Yeah. And I was like, what do people actually do on here other than like say racist shit? I was like, at least make fun of people or have some fun with people and shit. So I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Dude, I've never found a website that destroys your self-esteem more.
I mean, it's kind of like you go to the bar and you get rejected a lot of times. Well, you can go here and get rejected 1,000 times, and it kind of sets you up to go to the bar and actually feel good about yourself probably when you leave.
Yeah, 100%. I know all about that.
I mean, rejection is a huge part about meeting new people. You just don't get too down on yourself if these people take advantage.
No, I don't really give a shit what people think about me. I just am a dumbass and I let myself. I just don't care.
You know what I do on here? I basically have been coming on here trying to educate people on like Bitcoin and crypto. Is that something that you're into?
Nope, not gonna happen. Nope, sorry, bro. No disrespect against you. Not gonna fucking happen. Nope.
Why not? What's wrong?
I'm happy with cash, and I don't need to get involved in that. Look, I know it's a great investment opportunity and it's the future, but I'm fine. I can miss out. It's all good.
That's fine. I mean, I respect that, bro. I respect you standing tough on that. It's
nothing against you.
No. Obviously I'm scrolling through here talking to people. Some people are interested, some people are not. I definitely respect that.
Now, here though, there's this quote: "A wise man knows everything about something, and something about everything." So I don't know much about it, so just tell me about it because I am kind of curious about it.
Okay, so you say you're happy in cash, right?
I'm happy with cash. I'm just happy with money the way it is.
Okay, so have you noticed that your cash isn't actually purchasing as much as it used to? Like you go to the store and it's 20-30% higher than it typically is? And why do you think that is?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Inflation, prices going up.
You said the first thing, right? Inflation. And why is inflation happen? It's because the Federal Reserve continues to print money endlessly, right? We're at $37 trillion in debt, and they're going to continue to print. The reason why Bitcoin is something that a lot of people are interested in is there's only a scarce amount of it. There's only 21 million ever going to be created. And so that's the reason why it's an option. If you want to continue, like say you have $10,000 in your bank account, every time they print money, that $10,000, there's an invisible task when there's inflation. So that $10,000 is really like $7,000 because you're losing purchasing power every time they print more money. So it's an invisible tax, right?
So here's what I would be worried about though. So like it's all digital. Like I can't feel it.
Sure.
So like what if something happens to the networks and I'm shit out of luck? What if somehow, I don't know, I don't really know a lot about computers. I'm more of a car guy. So like what if something happens to all that? Like what happens to my money? Am I just shit out of luck? Like,
well, if that happened in general, we would all be shit out of luck because most of your money is digital anyways. It's just a number on a bank account, right? So there's a lot more to worry about. And why did people get into gold and silver in general? Because you
can.
Yeah, but what's the main reason why? Because it's scarce, right? There's only so much gold on the earth, and that's kind of similar to Bitcoin. There's only so much that's ever going to be mined, and so people are attracted to getting out of that system of like, okay, if the government, I can't control the government, they're going to continue to print and devalue my dollar. At least I can get into something that's scarce and that I have control of, and no one can take it away from me. So that's kind of why people are attracted to it. And every 4 years, there's like something called a halving, where the amount of Bitcoin that's actually mined gets cut in half, and it raises the price up.
How does mining work? Why can't you just say this is how much Bitcoin there is, and this is how much there's going to be?
The mining computers are called ASIC miners, which basically secure the network. So no one can hack it, and like you mentioned, like what happens if something happens to it? Well, these miners basically control and secure the network. And basically what they do is math problems to secure it. And the math problems that they solve, they get rewarded with Bitcoin for doing so. So there's an incentive for actually securing the network. They actually get rewarded in Bitcoin for doing so. I don't want to get too technical because you're brand new. I know there's a lot of questions, but I think the main reason what people use it is because inflation, and people want something scarce, and people are calling it digital gold, where it's something that's scarce and now it's digital. I mean, everything's going digital. So to have a digital money isn't that far-fetched, right?
No. So why should I get Bitcoin instead of just, I don't know, investing in a Dow stock, go for your FedExes, your Amazons.
I just don't think there's that high return. Like stocks go up 5 to 10% maybe a year at that.
Yeah.
Bitcoin goes up 20, 30, 40% a year. So that $1,000 that you put in would get you a lot farther than investing in a stock that goes 5 to 10% maybe a year.
So you tell me about all the pros, and be honest. I know there have to be cons, so just be honest with me, man.
It's volatile, very volatile.
Volatile.
So like when Trump did the tariffs back, that whole fiasco with the tariffs.
He's still trying to do the whole thing.
So so that dropped the price down to $77,000 from $100,000. So that volatility it scares a lot of people, right? But that volatility is also an opportunity for you to make money. And now we're back up to $105,000. So there's, say this time last year, Bitcoin is at $60,000. It's at $105,000. And you don't need to own one Bitcoin. If you can go on Cash App right now and you can buy $10 of Bitcoin if you want it right now. So it's not like you don't need a lot of it. You just buy a little bit while you can.
Yeah. That's interesting. I've always been more interested in stocks just because
obviously.
I took a class on the basics of the stock market, and I watched a bunch of movies about it. It's just so fascinating how all of it works.
Oh, it's I mean, The Big Short. There's a lot of good stock
great
movies.
Fucking movie. Big Short.
There's a crypto stock that just IPO'd on Thursday called Circle, and it's basically it's called Circle, and it's a stable coin, which is a digital dollar, and it just went ballistic. It started at $32 per share. It's up to $109 per share, and it's basically a digital dollar that companies are going to use instead of physical dollars in the future. So there's a lot of crypto stuff that's going on the stock market right now that's crypto related based off all this stuff. So definitely be worth your while if you are into stock to kind of look at those kind of stocks. They're hitting pretty good right now.
So who owns Bitcoin? Like where did Bitcoin exactly come from?
So back in the 2008 housing crisis, I don't know, remember that, where the Big Short's based off of?
That's right when I was born. So like I didn't really see it happen. I more so saw the effects of it happen. Yes. But I know what exactly.
So basically, you could call it a group or a person. His name's Satoshi Nakamoto. Basically saw that the government was going to print a lot of money and bail out banks, and he's like, "This is retarded. I want to create something that no one can own and the people can own, and that is scarce." And that's kind of what I was suggesting you. Like, if they're going to continue to print money and bail out banks, our dollar is just going to get weaker and weaker. And so he created something called Bitcoin, which was a digital payment structure. And the reason why people are attracted to it, like I said, is because there's only a certain amount that's ever going to exist in the world ever. And so that was back in 2008. He created, I think the first big transaction was around 2012. I mean, and it's just grown ever since. It's every 4 years. Anybody that's held Bitcoin for longer than 4 years has always made money, has always been in profit. So it's only a 4-year investment, and regardless of where you bought it, you're in profit every single time based off the halving, which happens every 4 years. So be something to look into, brother. I mean, there's tons of resources. There's YouTubes. You have ChatGPT now. You can ask. You can figure all this stuff out. I would just suggest you to not be so, not closed-minded. Just give it an opportunity and look into it. It might be, something worth your while, man. So.
Yeah, I'm just open to it. I'm also kind of very fucking stubborn, so
it's totally fine, man. That's why I come on here. If you had any questions, you can follow me on X or something, and I can definitely.
Be honest with you. How much do you have in crypto, Bitcoin?
How much in crypto or in Bitcoin?
Both, I guess. Like, how much do you really trust this? And be honest, please.
I have, let's say, over $20,000 probably in it.
Okay.
And I've been in it for 4 or 5 years, and I've had more than that, and I've had less than that. But
how much have you made from it, give or take?
I've made more than that on it. I mean, there's tons of opportunities.
More than 20 grand with crypto.
Oh yeah, I've made at one time. I mean, there's a lot of avenues just not in crypto. There's other digital assets called NFTs. There's a lot of just different stuff that you can invest in. Meme coins, Dogecoin. There's a lot of stuff you can make a lot of money really quick in this space. I guess the hardest part is not you can make a lot of money. It's about keeping your money is the hardest part because there's a lot of euphoria.
Can you sell?
What's up?
Can you sell a Bitcoin and get actual cash for it?
I could send my Bitcoin to Coinbase and send it and sell it and send it directly into my bank account today. Same day.
It's not bad.
Yeah. So
it's cool.
There's really nothing stopping anybody to get involved anymore. I mean, you have some of the biggest institutions in the world that are gobbling this stuff up and trying to offer to your mom and dad in their retirement plans now. So
really,
yeah,
that's interesting. I have to keep an eye on that.
BlackRock, Fidelity, Vanguard, JP Morgan basically launched their own ETFs and are now offering it into 401k and retirement plans for your grandparents to buy now. So grandparents are a little skeptical on it, but it's definitely this is probably the last of it kind of being not mainstream. It's going to start being shoved down your throats. You're going to start seeing it on commercials. You're going to start seeing it on news and all this stuff in the future. So definitely probably worth your while to start maybe doing a little more research into it, you know?
Yeah, so you got any avenues you'd recommend me looking into? Like
You on
fucking
X?
YouTube?
You on X or
No,
Twitter?
don't trust it.
That's where crypto lives, bro. So if you if you wanted to find out more about it, you can go on that. You can follow me on TikTok. We can message if you have any questions. You know, I don't know if we'll ever see each other after you skip me or we go next. So you can always ask me questions and shit if you ever have anything you need to say, bro.
I only really use Insta. I'm boring. I try to keep it to the simple ones.
Instagram?
Yeah, that's all I use.
I can give you my username on Instagram if you ever had any questions, brother.
All right, I'll keep that in mind, bro. Thank you. Yeah, shoot it in. I'll keep it. Yeah, I'll give you a follow.
Yeah, dude. I don't have a lot. I don't really because Instagram really doesn't live on there, so I really don't have a huge following. But for you, if you ever hit me up on here, you have any questions in the future, you can definitely hit me up, dude, and I'll respond. It's Crypto, CRYPTO, Espresso, XPRESSO. There should be like a bear on there or something that pops up. I have like 48 followers and 34 followers. I'm really not much on there. I'm more on TikTok and Twitter and Twitch and stuff. So if you ever wanted to, if one day, 2 years from now, tomorrow, you ever have any questions, you can hit me up and I was like, oh, I remember you, bro.
Like, what exactly is what's your end game in here? Like, what do you want to do this? Why do you want to sell crypto or try to?
I'm not trying. I'm trying to educate people on it. Because there's so many people that have so misconceived like perceptions of it being a scam or not knowing or automatically being closed-minded and shutting it down. I'm like, what are some ways that I can go around and educate people? And I saw Omegle. I'm like, I could probably hit 1,000 people up in a day and at least talk to some people and at least maybe talk 2 or 3 people into at least looking at it.
But why do you care that much? Like, if it's like, isn't it more valuable if less people have it?
Well, I mean, I think we're pretty much shot for us being able to retire. I mean, if you look at the statistics, you're going to need $2 to $3 million to live comfortably and retire. Do you have $2 to $3 million in savings?
Ah, fuck! I wish I had a trust fund like that.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, no one can buy houses anymore. You're going to be a renter. You're not going to own anything. So you have to take a risk in your life to get out of the rat race. And I feel like crypto is kind of like the last bastion of hope. Like the American dream's dead. Crypto is something that could possibly make you life-changing money where you can not have to work 9 to 5, where you can buy a house and you can do whatever you want. There's not a lot more that you can do in your life to actually make this amount of money in a short period of time to actually change your life. And that's where I'm trying to...
Legal.
Huh?
That's legal.
Yeah, that's legal. Exactly. So I feel like it's like everybody talks about wanting to buy their own house and wanting to retire, but we're cooked, bro. Like we're cooked. Yeah, so it's like, what do we have? Like the only way that we can get ahead in the future is getting to assets that outproduce inflation. And Bitcoin has known to do that over and over again. So I feel like if anybody's going to put their money into something for like 4 to 5 years, why not look into Bitcoin? It might not make you life-changing money, but it's better than holding the fucking dollar that's going to fucking zero.
Yeah.
Like your $20 can't even fucking buy you a smoothie anymore. It's fucking ridiculous.
It is fucking insane.
It's stupid, dude. So it's just an option. I'm not telling you what to do, but it's helped me.
No, I really appreciate you taking your time to tell me about this. It's definitely interesting. I'll keep it in mind.
Yeah, brother. No, anytime. Like you said, you have my X or you have my Instagram. If you ever have any more questions, feel free to hit me up, man.
Well, I appreciate it, man. I'll take it easy. Take care.
Yeah, you too, brother. Good talking.
Good talking.
Yep. Now that one was pretty good. That was a good interaction. That was a really good one. He was open-minded. I felt like I handled that pretty well. Had a lot of talking points. And I feel like for the sake of the stream, I feel like we have a few good ones. We kind of end it because I don't want to get back and have another stream and say the same stuff for just talking's sake. You guys are watching this. You guys are listening to me. A lot of the stuff I'm going to say is going to be repetitive. And I don't want you guys to lose interest. I felt like that is a very clippable. That is a very clippable stream. I felt like that might go pretty viral if I clip that. And that's what I'm looking for. I want to get more of this in short form content and build it that way. I want this just to be an avenue for you guys to get involved and you see. But what I don't want to do is to go through this and me have the same talking points and you guys kind of getting bored of me saying the same stuff. So I thought that was good, man. That was a good one. That dude was pretty interested. That one was pretty interested. I mean, it's a no-brainer. I mean, crypto is a fucking no-brainer at this point. Like, if you don't, and I guess it really comes down to having someone there to explain it to you. That's what it's really coming down. It's really coming down to people having someone they can talk to and talk it out. There's so much you can do with Google and YouTube and Twitter bots and Grok and ChatGPT. Eventually, you kind of run out of questions, and you want to look someone in the eye and see conviction of why they want something and why they're interested. And I believe in crypto. I mean, I would love to have more Bitcoin, to be honest. But I do think crypto is the last hope that our generation has of getting out of the rat race and quitting their 9-to-5s and having things to do. Like AI is taking over. A lot of people's jobs are going to be gone. And I feel like crypto is something that can empower so many people. And I believe in it. And there's no stopping me from teaching you about it. It's just I think what's stopping people is them sitting down and putting their ego aside and actually letting someone explain it and ask questions and being vulnerable. So I think that was good, man. I think that was a good one. I think I'm probably going to end it on that one. I'm going to do a lot more of these. I think it's fun. A lot of it is cringe. Been on for an hour. We've got 2 people. I think that's good. The more this gets clipped and put in the short form content, the more people are going to tune into this, the bigger audience we're going to grow. But I want to make these short. I don't want to make this repetitive. And I think that was just the good one to end on. So appreciate you guys coming out to Crash Out TV. Not all Crash Out TVs are going to be like this. We'll get back into, if there's stuff to talk about, we'll talk about stuff. Obviously, we'll look at the projects, we'll play games, we'll trade. But tonight I wanted to work on this, and I felt like that's a good one to end on. So I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I will talk to you guys in the Discord. I will see you guys on X, and I will be chopping some of this up and putting it out on X. So please engage, like, and retweet, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.